What up, world? Welcome to another episode of BrandonJaneauShow. As you know, I am Brandon Janeau. Like always, on all podcast platforms everywhere. BrandonJaneauShow. Social media platforms: Instagram, Threads, BrandonJaneau. Facebook, The BrandonJaneauShow, and TikTok, BrandonJaneauShow. And of course, obviously, but you really just could go, oh, follow me on all those platforms. Follow me on all those social media platforms. I will appreciate that truly. Um, but really, where you go is just YouTube channel, Brand New Show. Go subscribe, comment. I do comment back. Uh, yes. I do even comment on TikTok, even though some of y'all be a little bit y'all, but y'all. Um, but yeah. Um, I will be YouTube channel, Brand New Show on YouTube channel. Go subscribe, comment. I do comment back. Over 200 subscribers now, man. I'm pretty shocked at that. So thank you to whoever been subscribing, watching, uh, loving, commenting, man. I appreciate you guys. Viewing clearly. Appreciate you guys for real, for real. Thank you all. Let's get into it, man. Tonight it's wrestling life, clearly. Um, yeah, NXT has just went off. NXT Vengeance Day just went off. I'm gonna be honest, man. This was the pay per view last year that I felt like was kind of made me realize NXT might be back to again. It's not like it used to be with the old NXT Black and Gold. If you came up like I did with the Black and Gold brand, that NXT, those takeovers. It's not that because a lot of those wrestlers were people that already knew how to wrestle. They put them in a ring and just go. A lot of that isn't. This NXT isn't built like that. And if that's what you're tuning in to watch, clearly people are not caring that it's not that NXT anymore. This NXT is clearly doing ratings that is beyond even measure for some people that would even you know think of an NXT. Um, but this NXT is not like its predecessors. Especially not the NXT 2.0. But it's not the black and gold NXT. It's not that. I said that a year ago when this pay per view happened. I said a year ago that this NXT might be good for what it is, and what it is a lot of young kids who are athletes that are learning how to be wrestlers. That's cool. Nothing's wrong with that. I think sometimes people make things a little bit too over the top and you get overly emotional about those things. But I'm happy that this NXT is what it is and it works for what it is. Like I said, it works for what it is. And yeah, so that was last year. This year, I'm back doing Vengeance Day. Great event. It was a good event. I love this event. I thought it was a really good event. This card was longer than the one it was, I think, last year. Last year's event was really freaking long, and I mean super damn long. Um, it didn't have this many, you know, it didn't have this many matches on it. It might have had like maybe like four or five. This one was shit. One, two, three, four, five, six matches. All six matches played its part, played its role. So it wasn't a bad six matches. All these six matches played its part, played its role. Loved all six matches. Um, I do my rating review show. I give my stars of those six matches. I give my stars, and of course, I go from my least favorite match to my most favorite match. Again, not a lot of these matches were really that bad. They were really good, really entertaining. If you're of course looking for this match to be super crazy, this event to be over the top, they had a lot of great matches, some good storytelling matches. Um, so yeah, so again, if I got more than one 5-star match, clearly, then I will say which is my match of the night. But for the most part, uh, one, two, three, four. One, two, three, four. Yeah. So I got four of the six matches or 5 stars to me. So yeah. I talk about my match of the night, of course, clearly. But let's get into it, man. Uh, my least favorite match of the card, um, was Trick Williams versus Eddie Thorpe. I gave it 4 stars. It was a strap match. Um, they really didn't fight for anything. It was just a strap match. That's it. So already it was kind of like weird. I get it. Trick got attacked by Eddie, 2 weeks ago after he had a match with someone. Can't remember who. Excuse me. But he got attacked by Eddie after that and with a strap. Um, Came out and attacked him, I guess. Um, the crazy part is Eddie won his match today. So I don't know. Listen, you got weeks upon weeks to build to Trick and Oba 1-on-1 because that's pretty much what you're trying to build to at Stand and Deliver. You're trying to build a Trick and Oba 1-on-1. So I don't get Eddie getting a pin tonight. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get why Eddie won his match. I'm gonna be honest. Now maybe you just wanted to give him something to shut him the fuck up. I don't know, but I didn't understand Eddie winning this match tonight. I don't get it. What to give Trick a more uphill battle? But even in that sense, Trick beats him at NXT. If he beats him, I'm assuming they're gonna fight again at Roadblock for the number one contendership. But if that is the case, then you have to add in Wesley, who won against Trick a couple weeks ago in Atlanta for because of no disqualification, and then you add into the fact that Trick lost to Wesley. He's now lost to Eddie Thorpe, Ethan Page, and Ethan Page is starting now to catch momentum more than Trick is. I don't even know what you do with Trick at this point. It's kind of getting bad. Of course, Ricky Starks is now part of the wrestler is coming to NXT. He looks a hell of a lot like Ricky Starks. We don't know if he's gonna keep his name. We don't know what the hell is gonna happen. I like this angle that they're doing with Ricky Starks, but What I'm trying to say is Trick Williams kind of starting to have a situation where he doesn't really have a way into the Obafemi match at Stand and Deliver because that's what you're pretty much building to is him and Obafemi one more time at Stand and Deliver. The problem is that's going to be Trick's, of course, farewell match. Clearly, that's going to be his farewell match in NXT. I'm assuming you're going to move him up, clearly, but this is kind of stupid. I don't understand him losing the night. He lost to Wes Lee in a no disqualification. And Ethan Page has more momentum than Trick does. I don't understand this. And of course, the wrestler known as Ricky Starks is now in NXT, and he's clearly going to get a match at Stand and Deliver. So I don't know what you do with the situation. I don't know what you do with Trick Williams right now. Again, you got weeks upon weeks to build this shit. You got literally what, and then they debuted the new group tonight. So eventually they're gonna be featured in some plans moving forward. Um, of course, we don't even know who the fuck they are, what their name's gonna be. Um, Everybody started calling them Retribution 2.0. Fucking Retribution 2.0. It kind of do look like Retribution 2.0. It's kind of funny. Um, but yeah, I don't know how you. If Trick would have won this match tonight, I could have easily said, okay, Trick is going to get a number one contendership. He's going to clearly get the number one contendership. But if you put him in a triple threat match or a fatal four way with Ethan, Eddie, and Wes Lee, because I don't think Ricky Starks gets in that fatal four way right out the gate. That's kind of crazy. But I can see if it happened. But but yeah, I don't understand the reasoning for this match and Trick losing this match. I didn't get it. You give Eddie Thorpe kind of more momentum, but he just lost to Obafemi clean. It's not like he just didn't wrestle Obafemi 1-on-1 for the NXT Championship a couple weeks ago. He literally just wrestled him and he lost. So what are we doing here? I don't understand the logic behind that match. I didn't understand that. I gave it 4 stars because it was actually a really good match, but it just the ending kind of fucked up. I'm gonna be honest, I give it probably a 3.5. I get like 3.5, maybe 3. because I didn't understand one why this match was happening. You try to sell it on the backside of it of, oh, they're fighting because Trick feels like, oh, Eddie cost him his title. Eddie was in a triple threat match. How the fuck did he cost him the title? I don't understand that logic, I guess. But even in that sense, that don't even make fucking sense. So it didn't Trick lost. So it's just like, so you're now putting him in a disadvantage, even when he does win at, even if they make it a triple threat match or a fatal four way, whatever the hell are you trying to do with this at Roadblock to give a match to Oba and deliver. This kind of stupid because he just lost to Eddie clean. Now maybe you do the old WWE mindset, which is maybe you do the old WWE mindset, which is you lose to the people first, you lose to everybody first, and then you come back up, you beat everybody, then you win a fatal four way. It's kind of stupid. You don't ride the momentum. Sometimes WWE doesn't ride the momentum of a person. They kind of kill the person first, and then because Trick is over. Trick is over at NXT. It's not gonna really affect him, but it's just stupid because we all know where this shit is going, and it's Oba versus Trick at Stand and Deliver. I've been said Oba should have beat Trick at New Year's Evil because that was clearly the right direction to go. But clearly Trick is gonna get his rematch eventually, and he's gonna lose to Oba. Clearly. So why 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 keep you know I don't get it. But yeah, I gave it 4 stars. I give it like three. I give it three. I didn't understand the logic behind the match. I didn't understand why you give it to Eddie and Trick is supposed to be the guy that's gonna get the title match at Stand and Deliver. I don't understand any of that philosophy that Shawn Michaels created tonight. I didn't understand it. I'll be honest. I didn't understand that booking. I did not understand that booking, and yeah, yeah, I didn't understand the booking. I didn't. All right, my other match is Ethan Page versus Javon Evans. I gave this 4.5 stars. It's gonna stay at 4.5 stars. This was a really good fucking match. Really good fucking match. I love the fact that they played off of. See, this is good psychology in wrestling. They played off of the fact that Javon Evans has a broken jaw, and he just got medically cleared literally Tuesday, and he had to sign a waiver to wrestle Tuesday, and it didn't get officially, you know, you know, notarized and everything until Wednesday. So you didn't know if this match was gonna happen. This clearly is kind of like a non-sanctioned match, even though it wasn't a non-sanctioned match. But I like the idea of it. I thought it was a really smart idea. Javon Evans and Ethan Page has been going back and forth the last couple months, feels like it. Um, and they finally came to a head tonight. I didn't even think this match was really gonna happen. I thought they were just kind of like the way it started, where Javon Evans beating the hell out of Ethan Page. I thought the referee would just throw it out and say this is not gonna happen. Call and kind of give it like a no contest and move on. But they actually had the match, and the match was actually really fucking good. It wasn't a bad match. Ethan has chemistry with Javon Evans. He doesn't have chemistry with a lot of other people. He doesn't have chemistry with Trick. As much as I've seen those matches, he doesn't have chemistry with Trick. He didn't have chemistry with Joe Hendry. He just didn't have any chemistry. I don't know how he would look with Oba. I don't know. That'd be interesting. I haven't seen him really with Wesley. I haven't really seen him with Fraxium. I haven't really seen him with a lot of those other wrestlers outside of just the main event picture. So it's going to be pretty interesting to see Ethan Page now with a guy like Ricky Starks in the company, where he falls in this tier because these are two different people. Like you can clearly see Ricky Starks is ready to be the guy. Ethan Page is not. So does he fall to the mid card, which is North American Championship? I can see him taking that belt at Stand and Deliver. Why not? Give it to him at Stand and Deliver. Why not? Fuck it. Let's do something with that. He's starting now to catch a winning streak. Let's move on with this. I thought this match was incredible. I thought it was a good match. I thought it was good. I gave it 4.5 stars. I couldn't give every match a fucking five. Come on now. I gave it 4.5 stars. I have some disagreements with this match too. It's just I think I like the fact that Ethan played off of kind of giving Javon Evans kind of like the taking out his leg, which I couldn't get to your mouth. I couldn't get to your jaw, which I broke already. So I'm gonna just take out your ankle and your leg, and I'm gonna work on that all night. And that was pretty good because Javon, as young as he is, 20 years old, he played off the ankle injury, which is something that a lot of young wrestlers don't learn how to do so fastly. They don't know how to do that. They're not good at. They're not good at that. Javon is learning under some really good tutelage because Shawn Michaels being who Shawn Michaels is. But yeah, this match I thought was really good, man. Javon and Ethan have always had really good chemistry, like I said, in the ring. So I'm not too surprised that them two went out there and had a really good match. Not at all. 4.5 stars. All right, all right. So I got four 5-star matches. Four of them. Who's gonna be my match tonight? Let's get it up. Kicking it off. My first 5-star match is the main event. Julia versus Bailey versus Roxanne Perez versus Cora Jade. I get it's 5 stars. To a lot of people, this probably is their favorite match of the night. To me, it was good. It was really fucking good. They had a little bit more time. I don't like too many multi people matches. I think it's too fucking sloppy. You saw it at the beginning of this match. It felt like everybody was trying to get their shit off, and it's like, okay, somebody got to slow this shit down. Somebody got to slow the pace. Once it got slowed down, the shit became extremely good. You saw it immediately. Um, I thought like a legend like Bailey would have been very more so taking control of the situation, especially with you got Roxanne, you got Cora, and you got Julia, who are all young and in this. You know how to handle this more in those types of situations. Um, yeah, but once the match kind of got slowed to a good pace where everybody now knows, okay, we don't have to rush this shit. We got time. We don't have to rush it. We got time. Let's just let's just wrestle. I thought this was a great match. I thought it was a really great match for the NXT Women's Championship. I don't know what you do. It looks like the plan is Julia and Stephanie. I'll talk about Stephanie in a minute. But it looks like the plan is Julia and Stephanie. Is it gonna be for both belts? Jordan Grace just showed up tonight, so clearly, of course, Jordan Grace is WWE, so she's now NXT right now. So what's gonna happen with that? Does Stephanie drop the belt to Jordan Grace and let Jordan Grace go into stand and deliver as the North American champion? And you just have Julia versus Stephanie for the title? I think you're rushing that match. That's just me. I think you're kind of rushing that match, especially if you're gonna keep it Stephanie with the belt for a minute. You can't just rush that match because it's the money match. I think that's kind of a bit of a conundrum a lot of fans have on social media. Is like you just want that match so bad, you forget that like you can build that shit. You don't have to just give me that match immediately. That's crazy to me. Um, other the match was great. Roxanne, to be honest with you, to be honest with you, because she technically didn't get pinned, I wouldn't mind seeing Julia and Cora Jade at Stand and Deliver. I know a lot of people probably be like, that's a weird match to have when you have Stephanie right there. But Stephanie's already the belt, has the belt. Why would you put two champions in the ring together? Now that's something I don't like. I don't mind a champion getting pinned in a non-title match if the goddamn match, if somebody bigger and is gonna go over calls for it. What I got a problem with is putting two champions in the fucking ring together and you can't really take the belt off of one of them because it makes sense to have the belt on one of them. It doesn't make sense to just you don't want double champion. You don't want a double champion. That's stupid because you just fucked up the whole situation. I don't like that shit. I rather those two women just have the belts. One have a belt and the other one have a belt. But maybe Jordan Grace squashes all that. Maybe Jordan Grace goes after Stephanie. Maybe Jordan Grace goes after Julia, and you have that match at WrestleMania. But you're not gonna let. And that's another thing. You're not gonna have Julia lose to. You're not gonna have Jordan Grace lose to Julia in her first, well, her second real NXT run, her first real NXT run. You're not gonna have her lose to fucking Julia. She already lost to Roxanne when she was the TNA champion. You're not gonna have her lose to fucking Julia. So that's why I feel like if I'm yeah, I don't understand this decision making. I think it's kind of I don't know about that. I don't know. Maybe Stephanie drops the belt before then, and that's how you have the match. I don't know, but Stephanie just won the belt tonight. I don't think you drop the fucking belt immediately just to have the match between her and Julia. It's kind of stupid. That's kind of stupid. Yeah, like I said, the match wasn't bad. I thought the match once it kind of got slowed down. Once the match kind of got slowed down, that's when it got good. So yeah. All right. Another 5-star match is the NXT Championship, and it's a triple threat match. That is Obafemi versus Austin Theory versus Grayson Waller. To be honest, I had no hopes, no praise, no craziness. I'm not like everybody on social media when it comes to like Austin Theory, where it's like, oh my god, please turn him heel. No, I mean, turn the face, please turn the face, please turn the face. Like I'm not a huge Austin Theory fan. I'm not. I'm not. I'm gonna be honest. Ever since John Cena cooked him in that promo, I was never a Austin Theory fan even before then. I just felt like he got gifted shit too fast, and to me, you can't really come back from that in a sense. Yeah, can you kind of go backwards and then reach? But it just feels like I feel like he should be on NXT. I feel like him and Grayson Waller should be on NXT. I don't think they're ready. I don't think they're good on the main roster. They don't have the time to really do anything. If those two were in NXT together, it will make way more sense because then you could build Austin Theory up from the ground and then redo what Vince McMahon fucked up with Austin Theory. I'm not a huge Austin Theory fan. I think he could probably go. I think he could go in the ring. He's had some matches where I've definitely been a fan of, but I don't think Austin Theory is just this captivating guy. I don't see what the fuck y'all see. And of course, social media is very nearsighted. They have this, I like this person today, and I want this person to be hot, and I want this person. And then when they get it, you fucking turn on that person. You don't like that fucking person. You just see somebody that you think you can just push to the fucking moon, and then when they get it, you don't like them no more. Why? Because they got pushed to the fucking moon. Like, whoa, 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 whoa. I didn't ask for that. Just like y'all just did Jey Uso. Jey Uso got pushed to the moon. He won the Royal Rumble. And immediately y'all was like, I didn't ask for that. I didn't ask for that. I didn't want that. It's the same shit. Like, stop asking people to give you these people, and then when you get it, you don't want it anymore. Austin Theory is gonna probably turn face eventually. Yeah, probably. And when he does, you're not gonna give a fuck because it's all about the chase. It's all about the chase. It's fun when you asking for it. The soon as you get it, you are going to hate that shit. I already see it coming. That's why I don't get too wrapped up in people on social media. Cause you motherfuckers say shit all the time. And then 5 seconds later, you done with the shit. Soon as you get it, you don't want it anymore. It's like stop that goofy ass shit y'all do. Austin Theory is okay in the ring. He's okay. He got some he's okay. But I'm not like Like, oh man, when they break up, he gonna break up and go right into what? The mid card? He's not going past the people that he's. Bro, Austin Theory is ain't even past the new people that came from NXT. Brian Breaker is doing more than Austin Theory is. Brian Breaker is the Intercontinental Champion. Like, think about that for a second. Carmelo Hayes, even though people shit on Carmelo Hayes and they just want him to get more, Carmelo Hayes is more used more frequently than fucking Austin Theory. Like, I don't see what y'all see. Grayson Waller is another one. NXT would do him justice. He needs to go back to NXT. I'm not a fan. I've never been a fan of A Town Down Under. I don't like the team. I think it's kind of it, it just it. I get it. Australia Down Under, gotcha. A Town Down, got it. But I just never been a fan of the team. Break them up, yeah, but we're breaking them up for fucking what reason? Because neither one of them are going far. They're not. Maybe Austin Theory, maybe, but they're not going far without the other, and that's kind of the problem. Neither one of them are going far without the other. So you break them up, and then what? They feud for 2, 3 months, and then you get tired of that feud because you're like, oh my god, okay, can Austin Theory now go feud with somebody else? There is nobody else because he's not gonna beat anybody else. He's not. What is he gonna get? You really think Austin Theory's gonna be the fucking WWE champion one day? Come on, bro. Like seriously, Austin Theory does not have it. And I'm not even. I'm not a fan of his. And I'm be honest, I'm not a fan, and I don't see it. I don't see what the fuck y'all continuously trying to see on social media. You guys will be creating whatever fucking narrative in y'all heads and just be saying, yeah, that person should get it now. Just because it's the fucking because it's a wave. It's a popular choice right now. I have always said I don't see it in Austin Theory. I don't know what the fuck y'all see. I don't see it. There's nothing about him that I feel like is charismatic. There's nothing about him that I feel like in ring ability, he's gotten better, but there's nothing about him that I'm like, oh yeah, he needs to be the. Nothing about him, nothing at all, bro. This dude been on the main roster in NXT for like what since pre-pandemic, like pre-pandemic, like you got to like he came into the main, he got on the main roster before they gave him a win over John Cena. That shit did nothing for his career at WrestleMania. And y'all, and I said right then, I said the one thing about that match that was gonna be terrible is the fact that they're gonna let Austin Theory cheat John Cena, and it was the stupidest decision on the planet. Because why the fuck are you cheating to beat John Cena? It didn't make any fucking sense. I get it, you're a heel, but that was stupid. That was stupid. He never recovered from that. No matter how many times y'all cry on social media and try to create this narrative in your heads that he's gonna be this guy one day, he's gonna take over the. It's never coming. It's never coming. Now, a guy that will take over the company one day, I do believe, is Obafemi. The man puts on great matches. He does great things. He's not like he's not like this unstoppable monster in the senses of like he gets in there not like a Braun Strowman when Braun Strowman first got started. He is definitely he's not like Braun Strowman at all. Um Oba Oba is like Gunther. Like you can get your licks off of him. You can get to him. You can affect him. But when it's time to put him down, it's damn near impossible. I like those types of big men because they're not this unbeatable, unstoppable shit where they stand up and they don't take the hits and no man, like he is what you need a big man to be at this time. Take the hits, take the moves, get hit, like get fucked up a little bit. But when it's time to really put that in, it's gonna take damn near 30 different. It's gonna take a finish, a special finisher. It's gonna take a it's gonna take an unlocked move that you've never done before. It's gonna take a lot of shit to get them belts off that dude. That's what it's supposed to be. I don't get how people get this confused. Like Obafemi is a really great wrestler. He's going to be the future one day because of how they're treating Gunther now. And if you don't see that, I don't know what to tell you. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know who beats him. I'm assuming Ricky Starks is gonna be the one that takes the belt off of Obafemi because that's the only logical choice. Is Ricky Starks. Maybe they have a rivalry after Stand and Deliver that really kicks off, and that's the person that takes the belt off of him because again, NXT's men's division is just not good. It's not. And you put Ricky Starks there, great, whoop de freaking do. But again, it's like, dude, you're putting pressure on people that might not be able to handle it. And that's why I'm saying, like, I don't see the appeal of moving Trick to the main roster because what the fuck are you gonna do with the main roster? What is he gonna do on the main roster that he's doing in NXT? He's gonna get lost in the shuffle pretty much. Trick has gotten better as a wrestler, but he's not great at it. And you're gonna move him into the main roster for fucking what reason? What reason? Because people want it. Like, no. Other the match was good. Other the match was good. It was a five. Again, another match that kind of it took a minute. Took a minute to warm up. But once it got warmed up, you saw the possibility of maybe Oba, maybe Grayson and Austin turning on each other. You saw that. They gave you teasers of that. But let's be 100. They put Oba through a table. Austin tried to pin Oba a couple times. Grayson Waller tried to pin Oba a couple times. Does this now mean they're gonna break up? I don't know. I don't really care. But Oba capitalizing on Grayson Waller doing and I like the fact that they went back to the old NXT moves. They didn't just give you some new wrestling move that they do now. I like the fact that he did the rolling stunner on Austin Theory. Like I like that. Grayson Waller took the pin, which clearly that makes sense. But yeah, I thought this was a great match. 5 stars. 5 stars. Two of 5 star matches. Coming in next, a 5 star match is Fraxium versus Josh Briggs, and I'm not even about to say this man's name. I'm not even about to fuck it up. I swear to God, I'm not. Josh Briggs' partner. I ain't even about to say that man's name. I'm not about to even fuck that man's name up. I refuse. Um, it's 5 stars. Anytime Fraxium gets in a ring with anyone, it's a fucking classic. I, they are the best tag team on any roster. On any roster. That means WWE, SmackDown Raw. That means TNA. That means AEW. Any wrestling promotion you watch, Fraxium is the best tag team on that roster. They are the best tag team in the world right now. In the world of professional wrestling, Fraxium is the best tag team in the world of professional wrestling. You can try to find one. There is, I have never seen ever. I have never seen a tag team that have had. I mean, every time I watch these dudes, they have 5 star fucking classics. Like this shit is fucking crazy. These dudes are fucking good. I don't give a fuck who you put them in a ring with. A couple at NXT Deadline, they went up against the No Quarter Catch Crew, and those two dudes, I ain't never watched them two dudes wrestle a day in my life. Them dudes went out there and had a fucking banger with fucking Faxium. I'm like, this shit is fucking nuts. You go out there, they had another classic with I forgot their fucking name, the OTM. Oh, bro, these dudes fucking bro. I don't know who the fuck beats them. I don't know who beats them. Maybe Wesley's new team beats them, but I don't know who beats them. They are one of those teams that you can move to the main roster, but they gotta win the titles immediately. Like I don't want to see them wait 3 weeks and wait 5 months and build a story. Fuck that. You just had these dudes be the longest reigning NXT champions, tag team champs possibly in your brand, and you gonna tell me they gotta wait because of DIY or War Warrior or the War Warriors or the War Raiders, I should say. No. I tell you no. I will tell you no. And I love the War Raiders. I love DIY. But they shouldn't be sitting behind them because you have some unwilling loyalty to them because no matter what, you just fuck with them. Frag Team is a team that's ready to move to the main roster and win the tag team belts. Now here's the problem with that. If they lose the belts, they better lose to a team that can actually be a good fucking team. That deserves to be the tag team champions and actually can carry the tag team division. A lot of people can't do it. This match was fucking good. I've seen Josh Briggs wrestle a couple times. He never has had really bad matches. The standard deliver match he had last year at Philly with Oba and Dajakovic, fucking incredible. Like that triple threat match was fucking amazing. I've never seen three big dudes go out there and have a fucking banger like that. Them three motherfuckers went out there and had a banger. Like fuck. I mean, WrestleMania 39, Sheamus, Gunther, and Drew might be the only one close where all of them, as big as they were, just fucking fit. It made sense. That match last year, Josh Briggs can fucking wrestle. I thought this was an incredible fucking match. Again, Frag Team does not have bad matches. They don't have bad matches. I've not seen them have one. And you know what I've realized? You know what Frag Team is? They are the new age Paul London and Brian Kendrick. If you remember them, those used a SmackDown. They are the new Paul London and Brian Kendrick. That's probably why I love them so much because I grew up on Paul London and Brian Kendrick having the tag team titles. They were awesome together. Like they were one of the longest reigning tag team champions at one point. Like, dude, they were the one of the greatest tag teams you've ever seen. And it kind of remind me. Now, Fraxium is bigger than them, kind of like a little bigger than them, but they kind of remind me of them, Paul London and Brian. That's probably why we love them so much because they remind us of the Paul London Brian Kendrick team. That's what reminded me of them. So yeah, I'm not too surprised that this match was great. I wasn't surprised that this match was fucking great. As soon as I saw Fraxium was gonna be on a card, I'm like, okay, whoever they wrestle, it's gonna probably be a 5-star match. Whoever they wrestle is gonna be a 5-star match, and that's exactly what happened. 5 stars. Usually that's my match of the night. I'm gonna be honest. That's usually my match of the night, but it's not because my match of the night is Foul Hanley versus Stephanie Vicker for the NXT Women's North American Championship. Stephanie is finally a champion in NXT. She beat Foul Henley, and now people would probably ask, "Well, Brandon, why did you just give this to Stephanie and them?" It was a good match, but should it be 5 stars? Yes. Go watch the match. It's a really good fucking match. It's a really good fucking match. Um, they did it. They did enough to one get Stephanie over, to get Stephanie over, and two, that might have been Foul Henley's best just one-on-one match that she's had in a long time. That was a good fucking match, man. Really good fucking match. It's kind of crazy to think though. Foul Henley got the belt. What? Halloween Havoc. So October. Yeah, Halloween Havoc. They did the triple threat match. No, like a gauntlet match with Kamani Jordan, and she got the belt. So yeah, this isn't too surprising, but this match was incredible. Stephanie stepped up, did a great job to open up a night where you didn't know where this was going to go. They definitely delivered, and they did an amazing job. So I'm not too surprised that all three of those two women went out there and had an amazing match. Um, not at all. Not at all. Um, and yes, I have a crush on Stephanie Vancouver. That she is bad. Lord Jesus, she is bad. When everybody in the wrestling community was just like, Stephanie won, I'm so happy because we're gonna get to see her more on TV. Yes, yes, we all are happy. I've never seen a community of wrestling fans all agree at one time. We were like, Stephanie won, right fucking decision. Like all of us were like, we're gonna see her more on TV. Fucking right, let's do this. She bad. She's bad. She bad. Fuck it. Like I don't allow on my show. She bad. Like like god damn. But the match was incredible. Like the match was good. It was a good fucking match, and yeah, 5 stars, 5 stars. That is it. That is it. I will be back. I will be back March 1st. Yeah, March 1st. I had to think about that. March 1st will be um WWE Elimination Chamber. That fucking match card is kind of starting to fill up a little bit there. Um, yeah, Elimination Chamber is coming March 1st. I'll be back to talk about more stuff on NXT. Of course, I'll be back Tuesday to do Wrestling Life with some other topics that's going on in the world. But outside of that, that is it. That is it. I'll see you guys Tuesday for I Believe Sports and Wrestling Life, and probably do a deep dive. Yeah. So, or maybe part of your random shit. I don't know. But it's gonna be soon. I'll tell you guys soon. Until next time, man. I am Brandon Janeau. Peace.